Hey, Tiffany.
Oh, hi. Welcome to this week's edition of My Addiction. Last week on the show, we talked about the Jonas Brothers and how that's the biggest addiction for teenage girls. Let's recap. Welcome back. This week, we're talking about caffeine. Who doesn't love a good cup of coffee? This week on the show, we're talking to two guests, Little Billy Folgers and Dr. Starbucks. Caffeine is a bittersweet substance found in tea, soft drinks, chocolate, coffee, some nuts, and certain medications. Caffeine is the most widely used drug in the world. It's physically addictive, it's a stimulant, and it's naturally produced in leaves, seeds, and fruits. It's legal, and it's easily accessible. The earliest record of caffeine consumption dates back to around 2700 BC, when Chinese Emperor Shen Nung drank a strong brew of tea. Coffee originated in Africa around 575 AD, when beans were used as money and consumed as food. Records show that 11th century Arabs drank coffee regularly. Spanish conquistadors who first explored what is now Mexico were served coffee by the mighty Aztec ruler, 1519. Revolutionary Americans made a nationwide switch from tea to coffee as the caffeinated drink of choice the 18th century. This was done to spite the Tea Act. The first caffeinated soft drink was created in the 1880s. Then, in 1958, caffeine was recognized by the FDA as being a generally safe drink. I would now like to welcome our first guest, Doc Starbucks.
Yeah, thanks, Tiffany. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So let's talk coffee.
Well, in its most natural form, it's extremely bitter, but when it goes through processing, it camouflages its bitter taste. Caffeine can be found in many things like coffee beans, tea leaves, cola nuts, the cocoa bean, and the cassia nut. The primary effect of it is that it stimulates your central nervous system. In small doses, you feel like your heart beats faster and you're awake longer if you do it before you sleep. You have to go to the bathroom more, your hands will shake a bit, and you'll want to eat a little less. With a lot more amounts, you may be anxious and restless, you may have difficulty concentrating and getting to sleep, you may even be confused and sometimes have hallucinations. Children and young people taking caffeine, maybe in cold drinks or energy drinks, may have behavior problems in school. This is often accidentally diagnosed as ADHD. Some long-term effects include difficulty sleeping, you worry a lot, you feel depressed, and you have an upset tummy. Having caffeine before you go to bed makes it a lot harder for you to go to bed and may decrease the time that you sleep, or how much time you spend dreaming. It can also really make you feel exhausted or sleepy when you wake up. So how much is too much? You can't really say how much is too much because we're all different, and we all have different sorts of interactions with what goes into our body. Most have it, however, can take 250 and it'll probably give you about a mid effect. But 500, 600, we've said that's safe. Many people would feel really bad about that, so they typically want to take less. If you notice anxiety or ability or difficulty concentrating, difficulty sleeping, or a regular heartbeat and you have a high caffeine intake, then you may want to reduce how much you take. If you're pregnant, just don't have more than 200 milligrams because this can really harm the child if you have too much. Withdrawal. If you decide that maybe you're taking a bit too much, you should start cutting down or just stop altogether. Because a lot of people become more physically dependent on it. You may experience sort of withdrawal symptoms like you feel if you were a smoker. If you stop it all at once and you've been used to receiving your regular dose for some time, this may last for a few days, but it'll eventually stop. Withdrawal symptoms are like irritability, headaches, tiredness, feeling unwell, and general aches and pains.
Wow, that was really boring. Anyways, let's have our next guest, Little Billy. Woo, woo, woo! Billy!
What?
The set's over here.
this yours?
No!
Can I have some?
Billy!
How are you?
Okay.
These are bright lights.
Billy.
Hi. You have blue hair.
Billy.
Is your hand bloody? Did you just kill someone? Oh my god, are you a murderer? Please get away from me. No! Oh, maybe it's this chair. This chair's comfortable.
Billy.
Ah,
Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention, Billy.
Huh?
Tell us about how much caffeine you drink daily.
What's caffeine?
Who booked you again?
Huh?
Nothing. So tell us, how much soda, coffee do you drink daily?
A lot.
Can you quantify that in a number?
You know those big bottle-y things that Coke comes in?
A liter bottle?
Sure. I got about 4 of those a day. And you know those paper bag thingies that they give you at Dunkin' Donuts for coffee? I usually go through about like 2 of those a day. It's good.
Have you ever thought about quitting the caffeine?
I don't know. Does caffeine do anything to your body or something? Does it make you like a Superman?
Did you watch the beginning of the show, Billy?
Wait, we're on a show?
Okay, well,
Let's see. Camera.
Billy! Sit down! Billy!
Camera.
Billy! Hey, Billy!
Huh? What?
You can have my coffee.
Yay!
Second chair, Billy. Let's invite Doc back on.
Hey, it's me.
So, Billy, would you considering talking to Doc about quitting?
Is he an addict?
Yeah.
Birdie!
Yeah, let's just say that.
Hey, hi, Billy. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
Birdie!
No, okay.
You took my birdie!
I didn't.
Why did you take my birdie?
It's right in.
Why did you take my birdie?
Oh, yeah, you want a birdie? Do you want a birdie?
Ooh, birdie.
It's a birdie. Good boy. So I've heard that you take about 4 bottles a day.
What? Who? What? What? Huh? Who? What are you talking about? What? Oh my god, what is that?
So tell us about his best chances of getting off caffeine.
Well, someone who's as much of an addict as he is, I think that it'll take some extreme.
Go on guitar. You want to hear play? And fetch some hair. Cool hair. Want to hear play? Hi people, you want to hear play with guitar?
Who let Billy into the props room?
Wait, that's
Can you please fire your book?
What are you talking about? Huh? Who are you?
Billy,
Huh?
please sit down.
Huh?
Billy,
Ow.
please sit down.
What?
Billy!
What?
Stop.
Stop what?
Billy?
I need another cup of coffee.
So, Billy, have you ever thought about stop wearing caffeine?
That weird old lady didn't tell me. What is caffeine?
Well, caffeine is a substance that can sometimes do harm to your body. It can make you feel jumpy or sleepy.
What?
And, you know, it can just have a whole bunch of bad effects when you take too much. But in small
don't
doses,
listen for me.
it's safe. Oh, okay. Billy, no! Billy, no, Billy, bad Billy.
Does this cut through fingers?
Billy,
Let's find out. Hey, can I see your hand?
coffee?
Yeah, coffee.
So, continue, Doc.
So, like, you should maybe reduce your intake of it, and maybe you'll. Have teachers ever told you that you're extremely hyper?
I don't know. I'm usually just running around too much to listen. Why?
How much caffeine do you have before you go to school every day?
Is caffeine Coke?
Yeah.
Oh, then I have a bunch.
Have you ever thought that maybe when you wake up you okay?
You.
What?
Give me.
What?
Give me.
What?
I just have news that, there's been an emergency. We're gonna go on a break. Be back.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Billy!